Hi everyone, my name's David Breckenpain, and today I'm going to show you how to just create a simple logo reveal. Cool, so let's get into it. So what we're going to do is go to our project. We're just going to right click, new composition. I'm going to call this simple logo reveal 2. Great. So first off, we want to create a background. So if we press Ctrl Y to bring up our solid options, and we'll call this mask. And we want to set the colour to a dark grey. And we'll push OK. Press Ctrl Y again, and this time what we want to do is call this BG for background. And just change the colour to a blue. I think that's what I want to go for, like a dark blue. And you know, you can use any colour. Use any colour you like. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm going for blue because I'm using like a purpley background with a purple logo. So for me, blue and purples. Whatever, it's a preference thing. You choose. Okay, so hit OK, and we'll hit OK to that as well. So we'll put the BG below the mask, and if we select the mask, we can select the ellipse tool at the top, and we go from top left to bottom right. And if we hit F on the keyboard, we'll bring up the feather options under mask, and we just want to feather that right out. 745 pixel in my instance. And then what we want to do, we want to invert that. The next thing we want to do is drop the universe on, which is what you saw before. It looks like paint splatter. It's actually an image of the universe. Now feel free to use this or use any image you like, it really don't matter, but I'm going to recreate what we saw at the beginning of this tutorial today. So I'm going to place that on. I'm going to hit S on the keyboard, and I'm going to scale that up. Your toggle switches most down below, and change the transfer mode to divide. That's what we're essentially doing, and then from that you can play with the mask as to how much colour you see in that image or not. Now for me, I quite like that with the purple coming in. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to select all three layers, right click, pre-compose. What do you think, Bailey? Yeah? Alright then. So we'll name this background BG, hit OK. Now we need to do our logo. So that's what you want to do, is get your logo. Now for me, it's on a black background. So if you have the same issue, what you want to do is come over to your effects and presets and type in color key, stick that onto your logo layer, select the color whip tool, select the back, and that will take it out. Now if we zoom in a bit though, sorry, mouse playing up, you can see a slight bit of black coming off of that where it's not completely done. So if we go to the color tolerance, just turn that up slightly. Nice. Now what I want to do, I mean the red obviously doesn't suit the colour of the background. I mean red might work for you, you might have changed your colour slightly different. Again, that's your call. So what I'm going to do is change my colour of my logo to tint it to more of like a purpley colour. So come up here, and then the white, a bit darker. If we take the amount of tint down, And again, for yourself, play around with that until you're comfortable with it. It looks how you want it to look. Don't copy it necessarily because that's what I've done. So, anyways, next thing we need to do is mask around this. So obviously you can get the pen tool, draw around it individually, or you can literally go to layer, auto trace, and that will highlight it all. Now I'm selected to the alpha channel sort of colour. If it's a black and white image or something, you can use the luminance channel. For this right now, that works fine. So I'm going to select that layer again, right click it, pre-compose, move all the attributes, and we'll call this logo. Now to start this animation, it goes like this. I'm going to type in card wipe in your effects and presets and put card wipe onto your logo. Now from the get-go, it already gives you an animation of such, which you'll see up here in the completion, which is pretty cool. But we're going to play around a little bit and see what we can do with this. So first thing first, go to the flip axis and change it from X to random, so we get different sizes, different cuts, just a more of a variation of what's going on there exactly. We can turn the random seed up, and for me personally, I'm going to add another column and turn that up to 13 and just give it more of a crazy pattern. Now what we want to do is go to our timeline 4 seconds along. We need to turn the stopwatch on and set it to 0, and then go back to the start of the timeline and turn that back up to 50%. Nice. Now we've got that fitting into place. So if you select your layer, hit U, highlight both your keyframes, and press F9. And smooth that animation out. Now what we want to do is just move it through time. So if we select logo, press Shift PR, and that brings up the position and orientation as well. Now what we want to do is move them keyframes in line with that animation ending there. Go back to the start. First off, maybe just rotate it slightly, and in the Z space back until it comes off screen. So now it comes an animation. Let's extend that more, so as it finishes, as it hits the background, as it were. Alright, and that last piece just sliding in. Nice. We take the position and orientation as well, and hit F9 on them keyframes just to smooth the animation out. Great. So the next thing that we need to do is put like a shimmer, like a shine go through the logo, as it were, and just give it more of another dimension. So if we come over to our effects and presets and type in light sweep, place that onto your logo layer. Now what we need to do is change the angle. I mean, this mine's up round, so You could do it at any angle, fuck, but what I'm going to do is just change the direction of that light sweep. It's about there. Suit my logo personally. Now, let's just change some of these settings. First off, I'm going to change the width to about 28. Nice. And we want to turn up the intensity to about 48. Nice. And we are glare. So now, obviously on your timeline, you want to be just where your animation finishes. And we want to make sure that's out of shot of the logo. We want to turn the stopwatch on for the centre. Move a few frames forward, a few seconds, up to you. Grab the centre point and select it to come across. So now we'll have an animation of the light swing over the logo. Nice. Lastly, what I want to do to that is just render that back. See, that's quite fast at the moment, so what you want to do is hit user so that the key frames highlighted. Highlight them both, hit F9, just drag that, and drag the keyframe out slightly. Play that back. Gently glides over. Nice. I'm happy with that. So lastly, what we want to do, just to give it another feel, is type in drop shadow in your effects presets. And we want to apply drop shadow to this as well. And turn the distance up slightly. And we want to bring up the softness to feather that image out. Now what you need to do is keyframe this drop shadow to turn its opacity from 0 up to 50%. Because right now that shadow will stick on there all throughout. It doesn't make sense. So what you want to do is just before the glare starts, set the opacity stopwatch on, turn down to 0. Move forward a few frames, and turn it back up to 50. Now, the drop shadow comes in too quick, so maybe we want to take the first keyframe and bring that back. Highlight them both and hit F9. Smooth that animation out as well. So it just comes in very general, you don't even notice it. The final image is there. Great. Now all we need to do is put in a bit of text. So if you get your your text tool, select on the screen. I'm going to type in my website. This could be your name, your website, or name your product, etc. Line it so it's centre underneath your logo. And for this, again, we're just going to use a basic animation. So if we come over to the effects and presets and type in cascading, we're going to use the top 3D basic cascading tool. I believe it's probably for X, Y or Z, but it's always the top one, I know that much, just being honest. Before you apply it to, like, what you also want to do is find a point where you want it to start animating. So I think about there, 2 seconds in, I'm going to apply that to that layer, and that should automatically start playing from that point. Now, one last thing I want to do is make the background layer 3D. Come to the start, and if we hit S, no, sorry, yep, if we just hit S, and we set a keyframe, come to the end of the composition, just move that up slightly, 5%. Just so it's always got some sort of feel it's moving. Maybe move it up a bit more. Right click that, keyframe assistant, ease out. Maybe have it starting nice with smooth start, hit F9. Let's just play that back.